And the plot thickens. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about some tax filings that have exposed a lot more about Black Lives Matter. Now, I've been covering them extensively ever since years ago when they first started. I think probably like 2014, 2015, when they were engaged in all the riots and whatnot during the Donald Trump election cycle. Then again, when they came back in 2020 for that election cycle. And every time in between, there's been all kind of stuff, all kind of drama, all kind of ridiculousness. Shout out to Candace Owens for pulling up on one of the BLM properties to get some answers. But now we have some tax filings that reveal a lot more that had been revealed before. Some of you guys, not all you guys, because most of you guys that are watching this video, you're not going to support Black Lives Matter. But some of you guys donate to Black Lives Matter. Some of you guys believe in Black Lives Matter. But after you see this, it's probably not going to be the same level of support if there was any at all. Now, I don't want to talk too much. Let's jump straight into the article. This is on dailymail.co.uk, and the link will be in the description. But you see the headline right before you. Revealed, BLM founder Patrisse Cullors, of course, the usual suspect, the main one, always in the headlines, always in the videos, dancing. Anyway, BLM founder Patrisse Cullors paid her baby father, yes, $970,000 for quote-unquote creative services, her brother $840,000 for security, a fellow director $2.1 million, and reimbursed the organization $73,000 for a charter flight. So one flight, $73,000. Where are you going? You couldn't just get on Southwest, Spirit, Delta, American, United, Frontier. I mean, you got to get a charter flight. Where are you really going? Climate change. I can't tell you getting charter flights, but anyway, here's some other subheads we got to read because there's a lot going on here. Black Lives Matter spent millions on quote unquote consulting services in 2021. And before I continue, a lot of these ways that the money is being spent, you're giving $1 million almost to your baby daddy for creative services, your brother getting $840,000 for security. These are ways that you can kind of launder money, perhaps legally. It doesn't cost that much for creative services, but it doesn't really matter. I pay you whatever I want to pay you. I'm just giving you money probably because I don't want to pay child support, but that's a different story. This is how your donation money, if you gave any donation money, is spent. This is what's going on. You may have given to Black Lives Matter because you think that Black Lives Matter. You think that it's going to the Black community. Well, maybe in a sense that's true if the community includes the founder's baby daddy and her brother and another friend of hers. And a lot of that money would come right back to her. But let's not get off track. Let's continue. Newly released tax filings revealed that BLM paid $970,000 to co-founder Patrisse Cullors' baby daddy. They wrote that. I did not just say that. To help, quote, produce live events and provide, quote, creative services. The foundation also paid her brother $840,000 for security. A consulting firm run by BLM board member. Very conflict of interest. A consulting firm run by BLM board member Salomaya Bowers was paid $2.1 million for providing the organization with operational support. Bowers said the last BLM board approved contract with his firm when he was not a board member. The filing also revealed that Cullors reimbursed BLM $73,000 for a charter flight and paid the foundation $390 for private use of his $6 million Los Angeles mansion. Interesting. Cullors resigned for BLM last year. Well, from BLM Global Network Foundation, one of their many LLCs they got going on to finagle all this money transfer from here, there, everywhere. But she resigned amid a wave of scrutiny surrounding the charity's finances. Controversy surrounding the organization's finances has elicited probes by at least two state attorneys general. Okay, so let's look at some of the pictures here. We already pretty much get the general gist of what's happening. This is the Ilhan Omar type situation. If you guys don't remember, Ilhan Omar, the House rep from Minneapolis, very controversial. Remember, some people did something. Remember, that's her. Now, what she did was get married to one of her, or probably her chief vendor. Now, this guy gets 70% of her campaign money, right? Because he's a vendor. I'm not sure what he does exactly, but some kind of services he has, he might be a consultant. It doesn't really matter. He's able to legally get her money from the campaign to get paid for services. But he's getting 70% of the money. So what are you really paying for that costs that much? And since he is married to Ilhan Omar now, that money is probably going straight from his consulting company to her personal pocket, right? Because once he gets the money, he can spend it however he wants, right? So you're married to this lady. She has a certain lifestyle she wants. All right, give her the money that way. Rather than just straight taking the money from the campaign and putting it into her pocket directly, she pays a consultant, and then the consultant, because he's married to her, provides her with whatever she wants, probably cash, gifts, etc. That's how the whole thing goes. Maxine Waters, also does the same thing. There's a bunch of money that comes from her campaign. She gives that to her daughter. Been doing that for like 20, 30 years. She does a bunch of signs and whatnot. The signs don't cost all these millions of dollars that she's getting, but she's getting the money, overpaid for her services. But that's the way to funnel the campaign money to her daughter and probably back to her as well. Now, is this illegal? No, not necessarily, but definitely unethical. Maxine Waters has been ranked one of the most unethical members of Congress for many years running now because of stuff like that. This is no different. I wouldn't be surprised if Patrice Cullors had a talk with Maxine Waters about how to finagle the money to put it into her own personal pocket without violating laws. Unethical? Sure, 100%. You're a charity. You're supposed to be out there doing everything for the black community, my black brother, blackity black black. But really, who you helping? Your baby daddy, I guess that helps. That's him right there. Oh, you guys thought that she was just LGBTQ elemental P, had a girlfriend, and that was it? Oh, no. Well, there was a life before BLM where she was a regular normie chick, and she had a baby daddy, and they have a son together. I'm not sure how old he is, probably a teenager by now. So when all the BLM stuff came about, then it's like, oh, okay, now I could be LGBT. Now me and my girlfriend can start this company and get a bunch of money and rake in on the dollars from that. You can rake in the LGBT money and also the blackity black woke money. But in reality, I'm giving that money to myself, my baby daddy, my friend that's also on the board with me, my girlfriend, my son, and my own lavish lifestyle. That's what's going on, right? Prove me wrong. Prove that BLM are doing things positive that I don't see. All I see right now is them just trying to move money from the donators, from donors' pockets into their own pockets. They're not trying to move it into the pockets of those that need it. Well, I guess they say they need it, right? I guess they say they need the $1 million mansions and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, but you guys understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here's some of the properties. Right, there's a Studio City property worth $6 million, 6,500 square feet. Look at that, soundstage and everything. You could go in there and film a whole Oprah special, huh? It's crazy. You know, that's not very charity friendly. Look at this, beautiful, huh? Very, very nice. It's an hey man. I guess crime does pay, huh? So yeah, that's them getting all their money. I see pictures of them, of their own family, friends. Oh, and there's the house that Candace pulled up in front of, right there. Okay. Oh, and there's a bunch of other properties they have. So yeah, this is them. This is what they do with their money. Oh, with your money, if you donate it at all. That's what's going on. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to um people that understand that Black Lives Matter ain't nothing but a fraud, ain't nothing but a scam. It is what it is. We know what's going on. We understand what's happening with these people. We understand where the money is going. To those who don't want to believe it, who refuse to see the evidence right before your very eyes, I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty cut and dry and black and white. What more evidence do you need? But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about this whole situation with Black Lives Matter and where their money is going or where it's not going? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I stand. I've been saying this for the longest time, and I think you guys have been saying it as well. Black Lives Matter, buy large mansions, big, long money, okay? We already know what it is. It's all about getting money. It's all about a grift. It's not about trying to help anyone. And if anyone is helped, then I'd love to see it. Show me the evidence. Show me, give me the receipts. We got all kind of receipts of what they buy and what they do and how they are empowering each other and their own family. But what about the black community, actually? Topanga Canyon, that's a 99.99% white area with a white security guard. That's where you live at, Miss Patrice Cullors. How is that helping the black community? Spending $1.4 million from donator money, allegedly, on that particular property up there, hiding away. How is it helping the black community at all? I mean, just make that make sense for me, and then I have to just eat my shoe. But until then, I'm right, and we're all right about what Black Lives Matter is. Nothing but a big time scam. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.